Hello and welcome to a Cogent training session. In this tutorial today, I'll be taking you through the NEC SL1100 handsets. We'll start off with basic call control, followed by some advanced features, like setting up a conference call, programming in some personal speed dials, and also managing your voicemail box. In some circumstances, what you learn today, there could be variation to what you have on site. This is because each site can be customised. You have a speaker key down the bottom, which is to use hands-free. Besides the speaker key, you have a hold button for putting calls on hold. Then we have a navigator button here. Down the bottom is a button to access your company speed dials. It's got a little phone book symbol. To the right-hand side of the navigator key, that's your redial button. Also, if you have caller ID, which needs to be turned on by your line provider, you have a caller ID function where you can scroll through the numbers that have dialed you. The top and the bottom of the navigator key are basically your volume control keys. And moving up the screen, we have a do not disturb, a mute button, your transfer key. Up the top here, we have some one-touch keys which are programmable. Now these will have some phone features programmed onto them, along with extension numbers, and if there are any spare, you can utilise them for outside numbers. Up the phone, we have some soft keys. The soft keys correspond to the words that are on the screen, and what displays on the screen is dependent on what the phone's doing at the time. To make a telephone call, you can either lift the handset or leave the handset in the cradle. If you leave the handset in the cradle, it'll go on to speakerphone. To dial out, it's 1 for an outside line, followed by the telephone number. If it's an extension that you're calling, you can either press the pre-programmed extension button, or you can dial the extension on your keypad. Also, you can access the company directory. So down the bottom here, you've got your phone book. By pressing the phone book, you could then enter in the letter of the person that you're after, or the company. Once it comes up on the screen, by lifting the handset, it will then activate that call. To answer an incoming call, you can either lift the handset or press the speaker key and they'll go hands-free. I'd just like to demonstrate to you answering a call. Okay, so the phone's ringing. As soon as you lift the handset, you're connected to the caller. Or I could put it onto speakerphone. And I'm back onto hands-free. When you're actually on a telephone call, you'll find that the call key will light up green, indicating that you're talking to the caller. If you need to put the call on hold, you can press the hold button. Then you can either leave the handset to the side or put it back in the cradle. And you'll now see that the call key is flashing green. To get the call back, I lift the handset and press back into the call key. To transfer a call, there's two ways of doing that. You could either press the pre-programmed extension button, or if you don't have the person programmed onto an extension key, you can use your transfer button followed by the keypad. So I'm just going to demonstrate transferring a call. When you press into the extension button, the call key starts flashing and the person's on hold. If I need to bring the call back for any reason, I can press back into that call key to retrieve the call. Even if I have pressed the extension button and completed the transfer by pressing transfer, the call key will still flash until it's been answered by the party that I'm transferring to. So I could press back into that call key, and again I've pulled that call back. So transferring using the keypad, I would press transfer, dial in the extension number, and again I could go back into the call key at any time to retrieve the call, or I could press transfer to complete. Setting up a conference call, you can have multiple parties on a conference call. It's dependent on how many lines you have programmed onto your system and how many call keys have been configured onto your phone. So to set a conference, when you're talking to your first party, you're going to use your soft keys and the words will come up on the screen. Now here's conference. If you don't see conference on the screen, it may be that you'll need to press the soft key under more to scroll till you find conference. So we're talking to our first caller. By pressing conference, it puts the first call on hold, and then I can dial the second party. So once I'm talking to that second party, I can then press add. Now I could go one for an outside line and bring another party into that call, or if I'm happy with everyone, I just press begin. And now we've set that conference. The engineer may have set up a busy no answer voicemail button and also a forward to voicemail button on your phone. Now if you don't have these buttons programmed, these features can be accessed by dialing a code, which I'll take you through. However, if you've got a busy no answer to voicemail button, it's just a matter of pressing that key. It'll light up so it lets you know that it's on. Now this busy no answer to voicemail button should be on basically all the time when you're in the office. So it means that if you're busy chatting on the phone and another call comes in, it'll go directly to your voicemail box. Or on no answer, so if you don't answer after so many rings, it'll also go to voicemail. Now let's say you're going to be in a meeting or on annual leave and you want your calls to go directly to voicemail so your phone doesn't ring. You can press the forward voicemail button. The busy no answer comes off and we've now got it diverted to voicemail. Now if you've got your forward to voicemail on and if people have your extension programmed into their phones, they will see it flashing. So that's just letting them know that you've got your forward all on, that you're in like a do not disturb mode. When you come back and you want to take your forward to voicemail off, you basically press the forward to voicemail key and the busy no answer goes back on. Now I'm just going to take that busy no answer to voicemail off and I'm just going to show you how you can manually set it. So the code for busy no answer is *13. So when I enter in *13 into the phone, on the screen it comes up with 1 to set or 0 to cancel. So I'm going to go 1 to set and then I'm going to enter in voicemail's extension number, which is 888, and then press speaker. And as you can see, that's turned my busy no answer on. Now if I wanted to put my forward to voicemail on, the code is *10. So *10, looking at the screen, it's 1 to set. Enter in voicemail's extension number, which is 888, and then press speaker. And you can see I've got my forward to voicemail on now, which means that my phone won't ring. When I want to take that off, we know that the forward all code is now *10. Looking at the screen, it's 0 to cancel. And you can see that we have the busy no answer to voicemail back on. Now you don't have to divert your calls to voicemail. You may choose not to have voicemail on your phone, but when you're out, you might want to divert it through to a colleague. So again, it's using those codes, and rather than entering in the 888 for voicemail, you could enter in an extension number. You can program 20 personal speed dials into your phone, and then they're accessed by dialing a code. The speed dials start from 00 and go up to 19. So I'm going to demonstrate how to load a speed dial into your phone. So we press menu, then we're going to dial 71. As you can see, it's personal speed dials. And now we're going to select. And now I'm just going to scroll through with my next and previous soft keys to find the next available bin number. And I have one here, which is 02. And it says empty on the screen. So I'm going to go select. Now I'm going to enter in the telephone number. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to press next. And now I'm going to name that speed dial. Once I've done that, I will press save and then exit. Now if I want to ring that personal speed dial, I can use my directory button here. So I go directory, enter an L for Lisa, and then I can go I, and now I've got Lisa on the screen. As soon as I lift the handset, that will ring Lisa. You can customise your telephone by changing the ringtone, the ring volume, changing the extension name that displays on the screen. So I'm just going to show you how you can do that. For your ringer tone, if you dial #39 into the phone, looking at the screen, we can have a different ringtone for internal callers to external callers. Let's say if I wanted to do the internal ringtone, I would press 1. Then by pressing 1 through to 8, you'll hear a variety of ringtones. So once we've got the ringtone that we like, we can just press that and then press speaker, and that will be stored on that ringtone. For the ringer volume, when the phone's actually physically ringing, you could adjust the ringer volume here with the navigator key, or I can dial #8, which makes the phone ring, and then I can adjust it. When I'm happy with that ring volume, I can press speaker, and you'll find that it stays on that setting. If you take over the phone from another person and you want to change the name that appears on the screen, that's easily done. You don't need to do this from the operator phone. So I can dial #53 into the phone, press my hold button, and now I can enter in the name of that phone. Once I've done that, I'm happy with it, I can press hold and then speaker. And now you can see that I've actually got Lisa as the name on the screen. I'm going to take you through setting up your voicemail box. There's two things that you need to do. One is to personalise your greeting, and the other one is to set a security code. So you can access your voicemail either by pressing a pre-programmed voicemail key, or on the screen it says voicemail, and you can press the soft key corresponding. The other thing that you could do is you could dial *88, and that would also take you into your voicemail. Now once we dial into the voicemail, you'll see that on the screen's going to change and there'll be different options. We're going to use these soft keys here to access those options. So when we go into the greetings, you'll see that we have got 3 greetings that you can actually activate, and it's very easy to switch between the two. So let's dial in so that you can see how that works.
You have no new messages. To leave a message, press 77. For the complete main menu of features, press 0. Ready.
So great.
The greeting that is currently active is number 2. Please enter the number 1, 2 or 3 for the greeting which is to be active. To exit this feature, press the # key. Ready.
So greeting 1.
Greeting 1 has been recorded. To listen to the greeting, press 5. To record a new greeting, press 7. To delete the greeting, press 3. To exit this feature, press the # key. Ready.
Okay, so I've actually recorded a greeting in greeting 1, but if I wanted to re-record one, I would press the soft key corresponding to record, or I could listen to that greeting that I've recorded, or I could delete it. Now let's just go back one step.
The greeting that is currently active is number 1. Please enter the number 1, 2 or 3 for the greeting which is to be active. To exit this feature, press the # key. Ready.
Okay, I'm going to switch to greeting 2.
Greeting 2 has been recorded. To listen to the greeting, press 5. To record a new greeting, press 7. To delete the greeting, press 3. To exit this feature, press the # key. Ready.
Okay, so you can see I'm now on greeting 2, so if I hung up it would play my greeting 2 greeting, which would probably be an out of the office greeting. If I want to switch it back to my main greeting, I go back.
The greeting that is currently active is
and press greeting 1.
Has been recorded. To listen to the greeting, press 5. To record a new greeting, press 7. To delete the greeting, press 3. To exit this feature, press the # key. Ready.
Okay, that's the recording of our greetings done. Now I want to go in and I actually want to put in a security code. So I'm going to go back.
The greeting that is currently active.
Back again.
Leave a message, press 77. For the complete main menu of features, press 0. Ready.
So I'm going to press the soft key under More. And it's my setup options that I'm after.
Welcome to the Mailbox Options menu.
It's my code.
Enter your new security code, or to delete your security code, press the star key. To return, your new security code is 2580. If this is correct, press 2. If this is incorrect, press 4. Your security code has been changed. Welcome to the Mailbox.
Okay, we've now set the mailbox up, so I've recorded a couple of greetings and I've basically set up a security code for each time I dial into my voicemail. Now I'll be prompted to put that security code in. Okay, when you have a voicemail message in your mailbox, what will happen is the message light here will flash to let you know. So I'm going to dial into our voicemail now.
Please enter your security code. You have one new message. To listen to your messages, press 5. To leave a message, press 77. For the complete main menu of features, press 0. Ready.
Okay, so I'm going to press the soft key corresponding to listen.
Hi, it's Leanne here, just in a test message. Bye. This message arrived today, 1:50 p.m. This message is from extension 801. The message has been archived. To delete the message, press 3. To listen to the next message, the message will be deleted when you exit your mailbox.
Okay, so I was using the soft keys. I could have used the keypad down here to delete that message. There were a lot of other options in there, which are quite standard with voicemail, like you could forward the message on, you could pause it, you could rewind it, replay. Again, all accessed by these soft keys, or you could choose to use the keypad. Thank you for viewing this training session. If you require further assistance, please contact our service desk on 0800 222 126 or email service@cogent.co.nz.